Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be taking you guys along with me to eat In-N-Out Burger, and then I'll be showing you my nighttime skincare routine, and I'll also be cooking my favorite snack and doing a little chit chat with you guys. Stay tuned. So here it is, Friday morning. Well, it's Friday afternoon. I've been up for a few hours now. Excuse my hair. I tried to actually straighten my real hair myself, and instead of it looking silk and straight, I end up looking like Frederick Douglass, but that's besides the point. I'll change that later with a wig. But today's Friday. It's my last gym day. This is like the first day in a while that I've gone to the gym 5 days straight. I feel so accomplished. I'm doing legs today, but I won't do heavy legs. Like, I won't do squats. I'll do like all machines and pulleys like for my legs. But I'm so happy that I managed to accomplish that. So right now I just had my pre-workout meal, which was one of those pre-made protein shakes. I drink half of that, and then I made some cream of wheat. And I'm just gonna wait a half an hour before I go to the gym. And then maybe later on I'll have a cheat meal. Well, you know, for me now every day is a cheat meal. I eat something bad pretty much every day, but today usually Fridays I like to eat out, so I might go to In-N-Out Burger after the gym. I'll probably take you guys along for that. I know for you East Coasters, you don't have the privilege of of having In-N-Out. I'm a fellow East Coaster, so I know, I know what you guys are missing out on. I used to hear so much about In-N-Out burgers, and they really do live up to the hype. So I'll take you guys along for that after my workout. Now I'm here transformed with my makeup on. I got the gym over with. I had a great leg workout. It was really quick. I just did a few machines and some cardio. Now I'm gonna head to In-N-Out Burger. I'm starving. After the gym, I did have a little snack. I had some Greek yogurt with strawberries and honey just to tide me over. But now we're gonna head to In-N-Out, and I'll be eating in there, so I'll take you guys along. Here I am at the infamous In-N-Out. They have outdoor seating, as you can see behind me. It's a pretty hot day today. It's like 5 p.m., so the drive-thru is pretty crowded. I hope the inside seating isn't too crowded. But I'll show you guys what I'm gonna get.
Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now, babe. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, babe. We took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town, babe. Where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? Tired of beefing you palms, you can't even pay me enough to react. Been waking up in the crib, sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. Please don't pay that nigga songs in this party, I can't even listen to that. Anytime that I ran into somebody, it must be a victory lap.
So I'm back from eating In-N-Out. It was so delicious. Brought my Diet Coke home. It was so crowded in there. You know, it was Friday night. It was like around 5 o'clock, so I guess I picked the wrong time to go to eat inside. You know, I expected the drive-thru to be crowded, because the drive-thru is always crowded at In-N-Out. But even inside was packed. Like, families were eating inside. I didn't know people still eat inside of fast food restaurants. But it was delicious. I got a double animal style french fries. And anytime you hear animal style at In-N-Out, that just means they put fried onions on it, cheese, and like Thousand Island dressing. So that was so delicious. You know, when I used to live on the East Coast, I would hear about In-N-Out, and I didn't know what it was, but like when I finally got to California and tried it, oh my God, like I fell in love. It's fresh, fast food. Like, it reminds me of Shake Shack. I know if you're from New York, you have Shake Shack, and their burgers are fresh. But In-N-Out burgers, they're always fresh. Well, the french fries are fresh. It's definitely like way steps up from McDonald's and Burger King. It's similar to Five Guys and Shake Shack. That's the level I would put In-N-Out on. But I enjoyed my meal. I am so stuffed right now. But I think I'm gonna go relax now for a little bit. And I'm gonna have a snack. It's a bad calorie snack, but I love having popcorn, and I put this candy in it. It's called peanut chew candy. It's like an old school candy. I actually can't find it in stores, and I have to order it like off of Amazon. It's crazy how they don't even put these candies in stores anymore. They're similar to Charleston Chews, which are in stores, but these are called peanut chews. It's chocolate, peanut butter, and caramel. It's so delicious. I put it in my popcorn, so I'll show you guys that now. Let's go into the kitchen. Everything's always like. Let's go into the kitchen, get my popcorn out of the microwave. Yum. I get the magic. The popcorn I like to use is the not magic, I don't know what it's called. It's like movie theater butter popcorn. That's delicious. Let me put you guys down. So I have popcorn here. Oh, and I also love this great ingredient. It's instead of putting like real butter on my popcorn, I put this Orville bread and butter, it's like butter oil. This is the type of stuff they use in the movie theater. You know, in the movie theater, it's not real butter. It's like butter oil. So I love using this. It really makes it taste like movie theater popcorn. And I have like a method to my madness. Why isn't it opening? Oh, here it is. I like to pour half of it in. I pour like half in. And then I'll pour some of the oil in, the butter oil. Because if you pour all of it in, then when you get to the bottom, it'll be dry. So I like my popcorn nice and buttery. Then we pour the rest of it in. Yum. This is going to be a delicious treat for me on my cardio day. I'm sure it's just going to negate all the cardio that I did this morning. And then we pour the rest of it in on top. Yummy, get it nice and soaked. And then for my candies, here are the peanut chew candies. I don't know if you can see. Peanut chews. And they look like this, like little chocolate things. So I'm so particular with my snacks. I put 7 of the peanut chews into my bowl, and I'll show you how that looks. Like, I'm such a popcorn fanatic. Like, years ago, I would go to the movie theater just to purchase popcorn and leave the movie theater and bring the popcorn home and eat it. That's how much I love the movie theater popcorn. Obviously, that didn't make me in the best of shape, but gosh, something about popcorn and the movie theater butter, it's so good. And so here's how my popcorn looks with the candies in it. It's so good. And then of course I'm gonna have my Diet Coke. Let me get my Diet Coke. In my favorite glass. This is actually a wine glass, but I use it for my Diet Coke glass. And I always use a straw because I don't want to stain my teeth. With the Diet Coke. The top almost went down the garbage disposal. Bon appetit, guys. So now I'll usually pick you guys up. So now I'll, like, when I make a great snack like this, a snack that I really enjoy, I'll try and find a good program to watch. So I'll either find a vlog to watch on YouTube, or I'll go on HBO Max and I watch Entourage. I love Entourage. I could watch Entourage, that series, over and over again. Or I'll go to Netflix and try and find something. But I like to find a show that I know is going to be good, just because this is such a good meal. I don't know if anybody else does that. Like when they have a really good meal, they also have to be watching a really good TV program. Let me know in the comments below if you're like that too with your meals. So I'm going to enjoy this popcorn meal, and I'll check back in with you guys later. So as I'm trying to find something good to watch, I don't know, there's not a lot of good stuff on. But this is my little routine with the popcorn. I take a bite out of the peanut chew, and then I put popcorn. I have to have both the popcorn and the candy, the peanut chew, in my mouth. And the combination of that liquid butter and the dark chocolate is so good. Oh my god. I love it. But with this type of, with popcorn, I actually chipped a molar one time, because when I bit into the popcorn kernel, there was actually a kernel in it, like a hard one, and I bit down so hard that it broke my molar in half. And I had to end up going to the dentist the next day and getting like a whole procedure where they had to file the tooth down and I had to get a crown over it. So now whenever I eat my popcorn, I like have to inspect it first to make sure that there are no actual kernels like in my handful of popcorn. But I'm so dedicated to this popcorn treat that even, you know, breaking a molar hasn't stopped me from eating popcorn. It did stop me for about a good year or two though. I was scared to eat popcorn after that, but now my teeth are nice and strong again, so I'm like, not eagerly, I'm like gingerly eating it, you know, make sure it's okay. So I actually enjoy myself. I finished eating my popcorn. I always like to leave a little bit in there. You know how they say like when you're dieting, not that I'm dieting, but they always say to leave a little bit left in your plate, like never clean your plate. So I never clean, you know, even if it's a bad meal, I never eat all of it. Not that it matters, you know, I'm sure eating that little bit, you know, it doesn't matter when it's a bad meal, I feel. I feel that whole don't eat everything off your plate type diet setting that they tell you is more for like, you know, to leave healthy food on your plate, not bad food. But I ended up watching, you know, I love YouTube. I really should just get rid of my Netflix and HBO Max because I can watch YouTube all day. I love like how-to videos, hair videos, vlogs are obviously my favorite, you know, because I'm trying to get really way more into vlogging. So I watch a ton of vlog channels and I try and see what works, what doesn't work. But what I ended up watching while I was eating my popcorn, I watched this travel channel, it's a couple who travel the world. It's called Kara and Nate. Oh my God, they have the best travel channel ever. And it was a video about flying first class on Lufthansa airline, like from Miami to Germany. I love watching like actually flight type programs where people show how the first class lives, so to speak. It was a really nice, comforting video to watch, and definitely goals to fly first class. But I love living vicariously through these travel vloggers because, like I said in my other travel vlog, you know, where I went to California, you know, I don't travel that much. I'm not a big traveler, so I like watching other people travel. I love watching people go to exotic destinations. I don't know. I guess it's like living vicariously through them. But and I also like watching on YouTube. I love watching like prison content. I watch this channel called After Prison Show, and I don't know why I love prison content. I find it so fascinating hearing, you know, what goes on in prisons from the side of the prisoner. Like, there are actually YouTubers who got out of prison. They create prison channels, and these channels like blow up because people love hearing these crazy prison stories. So after the travel channel, then I hopped over to the prison channel and watched a little bit of that. You know, and I did also want to add with, you know, with all the different YouTube channels that I watch, between the travel channels, the prison YouTubers, you know, I also like the people who, you know, who actually work in the prisons. There are actually like a few like correction officers and people like who work on the other side actually have YouTube channels also. There's this one favorite one that I love because, you know, I always wanted to be like a corrections officer. You know, my dad was a cop, and I don't know why I've always been enthralled with prison type stuff, but I always, you know, found it, you know, interesting, like the corrections side of things. So I love this channel called Tear Talk, and it's this guy, he's like very high up in the prison system, but he does like a YouTube video. He focuses a lot like on inmate manipulation, like what new correction officers need to watch out for. So it's definitely the polar opposite of watching like a prisoner who just got out of prison telling prison stories, and then you get a chance to see the side of the people who actually work there and what they have to go through. So his show was definitely very informative, and I always make sure to catch some of his stuff. So it's called Tear Talk. So if you're interested in becoming a corrections officer, that's a great place to start, because you don't realize, like, he focuses a lot, like I said, on inmate manipulation, and like you don't realize that inmates, not only do they try and manipulate people on the outside, they also try and manipulate the staff. And like, if you're not experienced in that or not like expecting that, you could easily get sucked into like a vortex of bringing in drugs and bringing in just other sorts of contraband to these prisoners and getting in trouble. Like, look at that recent news story where that high up sheriff in Alabama, I don't know if she's a sheriff, but she like helps a prisoner, a murderer, escape. These stories are very common. So his channel Tear Talk really delves deeply into that side of things and how correction officers can stay on the straight and narrow. So definitely go check him out. Throughout these videos, I'll definitely be like telling you what other YouTube channels I like to watch, just because I watch YouTube so much. Do you guys like to watch a lot of YouTube? What are your favorite channels or like genres of YouTube? There are so many, there's so much to choose from. I'd love to hear what you guys like to watch. So it's a little later in the day. I got an Amazon package I'm excited to open up. It's supposed to be a new vlogging kit. It's supposed to come with a light and a nice stand. I don't know, it looks very small to be a vlogging kit. On the website, it looked like it extended very long. So let's see what we got here. This is supposed to make my vlogs much better. It'll make it easier to travel. I'm not sure if you can see. Is it clearing up? It's supposed to come with a light. Was the light separate? I guess the light is something extra. Like in the picture on the website, I'll try and insert it here. It had like a light also with it. That's so annoying. But it's supposed to be like a good extender where like it could be a tripod, it could turn into a selfie stick. So I'm not sure. Let's see how much it extends. That's it. Oh, but then see, it has these bottom things, and this can turn into a quick tripod, like when you're on the go. But it doesn't extend that high, and they made it seem like it could be a selfie stick where you could like hold it out further. But maybe holding it out further is just holding it like this. But it's not really a selfie stick, because a selfie stick is like angled. Wow. This isn't what I expected. Sometimes when you look at the picture on Amazon, you really have to like read what's included, because obviously I didn't read what's included. Now I have to get the separate light for it. And I thought it would go up more. Let's see, what does it say? It doesn't even come with any directions or anything. It just says extend scalable 22 centimeters. I don't know what centimeters are. I'm in the US. I do everything in inches. What's 22 centimeters? This is crazy, but I don't know. I'm gonna try it out for you guys to see a difference once I figure this out. I guess, so this is only 22, let me see if I could, this is only 22 centimeters, so here it's like this, and then this is 22 centimeters. That looks like it's about 12 inches, like a 12-inch extend. I'll try it out. This is how the vlogging looks on my regular setup, and I'll insert a picture of my regular setup. But this is how it is. It's a good extend, but I always have to keep my arm held out. So let's put my camera on this new setup and see if there's any difference. So here I am on my new vlogging camera. I found out how to make it like a selfie stick, where it can like, I do like the handle of it. I think it gets a better view. Like you can, not that you can see more on the sides, but it just gets it seems steadier to me. I'm not sure if it's steadier to you guys, but I do like how the skinniness of the tripod lets me be able to, like, you know, move it nicely without it moving, like without it shaking. Let me go outside and get some better lighting. Whew. That's not better lighting. There's no sun out. There's no lighting. But yeah, I think I like it. Like, let's see, walking around, it doesn't shake, and it feels more comfortable. And then, like, if I want to plop you guys down really quickly, I would just, let me open up the things. Now I could just easily plop you guys down, because the way the tripod is, I just have to flip out the legs and then you turn into a tripod. I like it. I'm gonna have to play around with this. Putting it back in selfie mode is easy. I did have to, like, do a little cuts, because I mean, it wasn't that easy where I could keep you guys rolling and still change it from seated to walking around, but it definitely feels more comfortable holding this. And I like it because now that I'm sitting down, I no longer need to use this box to prop you guys up on. That's another plus. You know, I noticed, like, to do vlogs very, not effectively, but to do good vlogs, it's all about your equipment also, like your tripod, the microphone, which I have to get a microphone to put on top of the camera, but that will come later down the line, because right now I'm still in the beginning phases. So we're gonna do a mini nighttime routine. We're gonna do like a vitamin C mask. It's supposed to make your skin bright, make it younger looking. So first I have to take my makeup off. To take my makeup off, I'm old school. I use Pond's cold cream. And then I take a dollop of the cold cream, which is the makeup remover. And I wipe it in, and then I spit it all over my face, wipe it off. And that takes all the makeup off. With Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. I wash my face in the sink with a washcloth. I use brown washcloths because, you know, my foundation is brown, so having white washcloths would just be a mess. Everything would turn brown, so I found a trick. Just use brown washcloths. Putting my Neutrogena face cleaner on. Now I'm going to dry off my face. And now let's follow these masks instructions. Against the vitamin C, it says to crinkle it up to get everything smooth. You know, I'm not a big mask person, but I've been seeing a lot of people use these masks online, especially like in vlogs for their nighttime skin routine. Okay. I'm worried about the eye part. Oh my goodness. I'll leave this on for 10 minutes and then I'll check back in with you guys later. 10 minutes has now passed. The face mask, it doesn't get hard or anything. It just feels very gooey and wet. So even after the 10 minutes, I thought it was going to be one of those types of face masks that get hard into your face. So we'll see how this one works. Maybe because it's vitamin C and it's just supposed to make your skin supple, so that's why it remains wet. So we're going to take this off. Whoa, I'm peeling. Wow. Ooh. It's supposed to have the skin looking vibrant, it says. I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't know if after a face mask, if I'm supposed to put like face lotion on. But let me look in the mirror. I guess it looks, I don't know, it looks clear. I thought I would have more of a glow to my skin. I don't know, maybe that comes like afterwards, or just has to continue working. I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm gonna have to put face lotion on before bed, because my skin is very dry, and I just think that this face mask isn't like a lotion type thing. It's just a thing to make your skin glow, but then you're still supposed to put lotion on afterwards. So, you know, this was a part of my nighttime routine. I just figured I'd show you guys the face masks, since, you know, that's not something I normally do, so I wanted to do it on camera first. So this was like a trial run to see if I'll actually do this again. You know, I always thought masks or a waste of time because, you know, you put it on for 10 minutes, you wash your face. I don't know how the effects of that could be great, but people seem to swear by it. So we'll see how I look like in a few hours, and I'll show you guys if anything looks different. And then I'll take you guys, maybe I'll take you guys on the rest of my nighttime routine, but I don't really do much different at night. I mean, my nighttime routine isn't so intense. You know how you see some girls, like they have 8 products, toners, this, that. You know, I don't really do that. I just put like eye cream on and just like nighttime face lotion. So if I decide to do that, I will turn you guys back on. It hasn't even been a few hours with the face mask, but I can just tell that I do need to put some type of lotion on because my nose is very dry. Like the skin is already getting very dry. The skin does feel nice and soft. I use Olay vitamin C serum and Olay vitamin C eye cream, like for the under eyes. So I think I'm gonna put this on now. Again, I didn't wait a few hours. My skin just still felt dry. So I get my under eyes. This helps like with dark circles and just like gives your eyes like a nice, you know, nice brightening thing. And then I have the eye serum. So I'll put a drop on my forehead, on my cheek. There we go. And then we'll rub this in. Now this gives it a nice glow. Now this, I think you see more of a difference with the actual added serums and under eye cream. I think now my skin looks nice and shiny. I like, you know, face creams that make my skin glow looking. A lot of these face creams, they seem to like dull your skin out. Like they're there to moisturize it, but not to make it look shiny. And I like when my skin looks shiny and just young and vibrant. Well, I'm going to close out this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you check out my other vlogs and also subscribe and leave a comment below. Let me know what other things you'd like to see me do in these videos.